Kia ora. If you've been watching this series, you already know a bit about how stress affects our tamariki. In the last one, we talked about a few different ways to cope with that stress, and you may remember when people get stressed, a chemical is released called cortisol. Now that stops people from calming down and thinking clearly. You may remember that there's an antidote to cortisol called oxytocin, and the suggestions in this video are to help your child produce oxytocin to calm down enough and think properly. Remember, these reactions, they're just reactions. They're not things your tamariki are doing on purpose or to be annoying. The most important way you can help is to stay calm and reassure them that it's okay for them to feel this way and that you're there to help them through it. You can also help them find words to express themselves and suggest some more positive ways of dealing with their feelings. If your tamariki are showing signs of automatic reactive coping, lashing out and screaming or having a meltdown, it usually means that other coping methods they've tried haven't worked and things have gotten too much. Some people's nervous systems are particularly sensitive to stress, which can make this response more likely. To help your tamariki deal with this, you need to get them doing something that will help them calm down instead. Try holding their hands and jumping up and down together for as long as you can. Smile and sing a song while you do, or count to 10 together. It may feel a bit silly, but if you end up laughing and tickling and cuddling, that's a good result. Another option is to put on some fun music and dance till you both drop. These kinds of activities help get rid of those toxic stress chemicals, and your being there will help your children feel safe and secure. When your tamariki are acting in a dependent way, crying, complaining and clinging, it is often a way of letting you know that they need help and comfort. They may feel confused about how they feel or think something is wrong with them, so they need your support. Try sitting quietly with them and reading a book or colouring in. You could also listen to some gentle music together, and they're never too old for a good old cuddle. It's important that you give your kiddies full attention when you're comforting them, and avoid getting distracted by phones or other things. It's the direct interaction that makes oxytocin flow. It's a little bit different if your child has withdrawn, like a turtle. If they're unusually quiet or don't want to join in with anything, they'll need some time alone to think. Don't rush them, but let them know that you're there for them when they're ready. When they are, follow their lead and be patient while they get comfortable. There's no rule about which coping strategies work with each type of reaction. Some tamariki who are lashing out might find time alone with a colouring book helps, while others who are being clingy might need to jump around with you. You and your children need to figure out what works for them. It's a good idea to find a few things that work, because what was useful last time won't always be what they need this time. Once your children are calm again, they'll be able to learn about ways they can help themselves in the future, but we'll talk about that next time. See you next time for Steps to Success.